If I had a 12-year-old son, what I'm about to read to you, which is in a letter form, is what I would tell him in case he seeks my advice. So for your sons and for your grandsons who are within that age bracket or are still upcoming, I need you to listen to this letter I have written because it will help you. And if it does help you, please pass it on. I titled the letter, What Every Father Must Tell His Son Before It Is Too Late. Listen and be blessed. My son, lend me your ears. Hear the instruction of your father. Let me tell you what your mama cannot kiss away. The things that you will experience in life as you mature. This is not a prophecy of doom. I do not wish you any evil. I want to prepare you for the storms so that you are not destroyed by what is coming, as the old people say. And they say it because they have walked far ahead of us on this road. The young cannot teach the elder how the sun rises. So hear me now while I speak and still have breath to speak. In this world, no matter what you do for men, some are going to hate you. Do not let it surprise you. It is part of the nature of the fallen man. The soil does not apologize for producing both yam and poisonous weeds side by side. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. But know also that not everyone walking beside you is walking with you. Men are going to betray you. It is a fact. Remember that the Lord Jesus was betrayed. David was betrayed by his own son. And the counselor he always runs to reveal or to pour out his soul, Ahithophel. So don't be surprised in life when men betray you. I say these things not to scare you, but to get you well prepared for the life we are in. When men reward you with evil after you have done them good, quietly walk away. Do not retaliate, though it is painful. God will handle the matter later. I can tell you by my experience. Do not take law into your own hands and seek revenge. When the moon is shining, the cripple becomes hungry for a walk, but it is God, not you, who decides when justice visits the wicked. Remember, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. If you are rich, which I expect, there will be jealous people who are offended by your riches. They will shed their eyes, not because the sun is too bright, but because your light troubles them. If you are poor, which I don't expect, there will be people who will trample on you just because they could. A man who is down needs no enemy. The world will kick him freely, but poverty is not a verdict. My son, it is a season, and all seasons change. Remember also, envy has no medicine. If you see anybody who is envious of you, just know that going to ask him, what have I done to you, is a waste of your time. Because he cannot tell you with his mouth, I envy you because you are more beautiful. I envy you because you are richer than I. I envy you because you are taller than I. Envy has no medicine. But you can learn by knowing what you need to know now, so that when these things happen, you can take good care of yourself. The greatest mistake you can make in this life, one single life, is to lend a friend money. If you lend a friend money, it will not earn you his gratitude. First, he will refuse to pay back, then he will hate you the more for asking. The one who owes you does not sleep in peace, but to rid himself of his discomfort, he will make you the villain of the story. It is a wicked man who borrows the hoe of an elder to farm and does not return it before the rains finish. I hope you understand what I meant. So, never lend a friend your money. Give out what you can afford and forget it. Let your giving be a gift to your own peace of mind, not a debt owed to your disappointment. Never ever expect good from those you have helped. Many will hate you for helping them. The day you need their help, don't be surprised if they turn their backs against you. The forest you fed from does not always shelter you when the storm comes. Let me say it another way. Not every tree that stands in your father's compound will give you shade in the day of storm. Give because it is right to give. Give because God sees. Give and release it. A man who gives with one eye watching for a return has not given. He has merely traded. Let me come to some personal matters. Listen to this because it will help you all through your life. Never trust a friend with your wife. I once knew a man who accommodated a stranded fellow in his home, only for that man to begin to make passes at his wife as the months rolled by. The woman was a good woman who reported him promptly, and they cast him out of that compound. By that act, that woman saved 3 lives. I hope you understand the way I've said it. I also remember another fellow who trained his little brother in every sphere of life, fed him, gave him roof, gave him his own spoon to eat, clothed him with his own hand, only to come home one day to discover his wife sitting on his brother's laps. Everyone in the village knew he was the last to know. Hear this. When the in-law visits too often, he's no longer visiting the husband. Something else is going on. We have only a few good men left in this world. So tread carefully. With every man, there are sacred crowns. So add this to what I've said. Respect a man and stay clear of his daughters. I hope you understand the way I'm putting it. Those are sacred grounds. Do not destroy good relationship because you chose not to control your emotion. Never allow your erection to give you direction in life. Many men who surrendered their compass to appetite woke up in countries they did not recognize and situations they could not extricate themselves from. Great kings have fallen not to armies, but to the laps of the wrong woman. The man who chases 2 rats will catch neither. The man who chases his neighbor's wife will lose both his friend and his honor. Many men who did so have their names now written in the dust. That is not the future I see for you. Stay clear of a man, his wife, and his daughters. Respect them. Now let's talk about marriage. Since we are talking of human relationships. Never marry for beauty. The shell of the palm nut is beautiful, but it is the oil inside that feeds the family. A beautiful woman without character is like a house built on a river bank, admired by all, trusted by none. Marry for character and the fear of God. In the day of trouble, a woman who fears God will fight for you. A woman of character, when riches fail in the land, will lift you up with her own strength. Also, it is wise to stay with one woman. Never dip your rod into sugar, into salt, and into oil. You understand the proverb? Because they say if you have to explain a proverb to someone who has ears, then the money they used to marry or the dowry they paid on his mother has been wasted. So I know I have a wise son. This is the way that destroyed kings, jumping all over the place. Do not wake up love also until it is the right time, so that you do not enter into the trap that have enslaved many young men today. No man should go around sniffing in the morning what he will even be tired of eating in the evening. Let's come to the area of honor and integrity. Never promise any man what you cannot deliver. It will destroy your integrity and damage your name. The name of a man is the sum of every promise he has kept and every word he has honored. A man's word is the shadow of his soul. When the word is crooked, the shadow lies. Let your nay be nay and your yea be yea. Always stand by your word once you have given it out. If anything changes after you have given your word, communicate promptly with those involved and make it right as much as you can. Sometimes in life, it is better to suffer a loss than to go back on your word. Gold can be found again but a ruined name or reputation is not easily recovered. On the matter of finances, never borrow. Avoid taking loans so that you do not become a servant to the lender. What you cannot afford now, you don't need now. Do not listen to the lender who says, you can pay me later, you can pay me later. It is a lie. By the sunrise tomorrow morning, he will be at your door, embarrassing you and your family because of his money. He who has not paid his debt carries it even into his sleep. It will give him nightmares until he pays. Avoid owing debts. Debts are like bread thrown into a stream. They soak up much water and quickly become bloated. Do not borrow. Instead, practice delayed gratification. When you have the money, there will always be something new to buy in the market. So do not rush to owe and buy what will soon expire when the latest upgrade shows up. Patience is a form of wealth that no creditor can seize from you. A bad name is like a bad ointment. Nobody likes to use it. Nobody likes to be associated with it. Take the name that I have given you further than I did. Let the world know our name for good things. Make our name like an international currency, accepted everywhere, a name with value. What you have now is good, but what is coming later is better. So make our name better than what I gave to you. The child who carries his people's name with honor will have the whole village standing by him. Let's talk now about vision. Have high aims. Low aim and low self-esteem is a crime. It's a crime against destiny. It's a crime against God who puts his trust in you by giving you greatness from whence you come. Carefully avoid people also who are not ready to look beyond their noses. Small eyes make small world. God told Israel through Isaiah, I think Isaiah 60, lift up thine eyes round about and see all they gather themselves together. They come to thee. Thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nursed by thy side. Vision before fulfillment. So lift up your eyes beyond the troubles in the ghetto. Lift up your eyes beyond the circumstances of your birth. Lift up your eyes beyond the troubles of the economy of your nation. Lift up your eyes beyond the friends you have. Look far. Good is coming, but vision before fulfillment. Lift up your eyes from the last loss you see. Lift up your eyes from your present pain. Lift up your eyes from those who have cheated you. Lift up your eyes from the broken heart. Lift up your eyes, son, from the divorce and everything you lost with it. Lift up your eyes from the sack letter, see an employment letter. Lift up your eyes from the sick bed and see yourself healed and healthy. Always remember, however long the night is, dawn will surely come. Finally, never forget God in anything you do or become. The greatest of trees still drink from the same soil as the smallest herb. Also, stay humble no matter how rich you become. Rain does not fall on one roof alone, but the man who forgets his neighbors when the sun shines has no one to call when the storms return. What do I mean by that? As God raises you, raise faithful men around you, so that in the day of war, you will have an army around you. David is great, but David has some mighty men around you. He raised those men up. So don't walk alone. Raise men so that in the day of war, you have a standing army. Never forget those who help you on the way up when you get there. Be quick to forgive also, and quick to forget offenses, because as the Bible tells us, offenses shall surely come. But never forget the lessons learned by what has happened to you. Lessons are not punishments. They are gifts wearing hard clothing. Also, no matter what happens to you, always be grateful. Why? It's cooler being worse than that. Gratitude is the memory of the heart, and a grateful man always finds his way back to grace. When I am gone, take good care of your mama. Do not make me have to come down from heaven to sort it out with you. You know the standards I've set in taking care of her. Take those standards higher. She has earned more than comfort. She has earned devotion. Take care of her. A man who honors his mother has already begun to honor God. I love you, my son, more than these words carry. The rest and the things I could have told you, I can't put everything in all this message or letter I'm sharing with you. All the other things that you need to know, I have hidden them in the name I gave to you. Look at the meaning of the name I gave to you. I have hidden them inside your blood. It is in your DNA. It is inside the way I look at you when you are asleep and you did not know. It is inside the way I have always ensured that things go well for you. So, go and do not shame all of us who've trusted in you, and do not become an embarrassment to the God that sent you to this world. Your father.